What's up, A? How you doing, buddy? Dude, I know you were cooking last night, and then I seen that Murray got hurt. Heck, this is a really bad slate, brother. With these two games getting postponed, I myself am even playing light today. Give everybody a couple minutes to hop in here while we wait. If you guys don't mind giving us a heart and a retweet on our post on X right here. And if you could give us an upvote on Reddit, it would help tremendously. It's like every time I play him, 80 kills me. What's up, Don? You had a shitty night? I'm sorry, brother. That's right, it's bounce back time, baby. I was looking good till the late game. I was looking really good till the last game, and I knew if Joker played, he would kill me. He did play, absolutely killed me. Yeah, it killed me, Don. It did. Gonna give everybody a couple more minutes to get in here. And it's not something I normally do, guys. But just a heads up if you're using an opto like Line Star or similar. Today, only being a 3-game slate, I'm going to set my max exposure at 75% and my max players per team at 4. I don't normally like to do that, but that's how I play it on small slates. Got 2 minutes till we begin. Invite your friends, invite your family, anybody you know, tell them to come hang out with us, win some money, take down tonight. I got the players here sorted by ownership. Looks like Scary Terry's gonna be the most owned according to Line Star. About to get started here, gents. Ladies and gentlemen. Always gotta say ladies, because my wife's always watching. Somebody, somebody keep me updated on the Houston Chargers game, too. I know Houston was pushing downfield with 2 minutes left when I quit watching to start the stream up. Alright. It's 5 o'clock. Let's hop into it, gentlemen and ladies. At point guard, Terry Rozier. Very safe play for me today. I think he's a good cash game play today. I'm probably gonna be around the field. I mean, he's 48% on, which seems huge. Collins, TD, awesome. Thank you, Driven. And Prince, I have him in my lineup. Appreciate you guys keeping me updated. But 3-game slate, ownerships are going to be massive today, guys. And I'm probably going to be around 45-ish% on Terry Rozier today. Like him quite a bit. He just feels safe on this small slate. Dante DiVincenzo, very similar. He's starting at the 2-guard position. I believe Line Star's still got that projected. Yeah. They start Ant at point now. Move Collins, or Mike. Jesus, I can't talk. Mike Conley to the bench and DiVincenzo to the 2. Don't mind him. The shot's falling, he's got the scoring upside. And for 5,100, it's just someone you feel like you can rely on a short game slate. Tyler Hero looks great. You know, with with Jimmy Butler out, Hero's been doing great. Don't mind him. Probably have a bunch of him. Manuel Quickly, not looking so great today. I don't mind having him. He is 27% owned, but not a guy I'm going out of my way to get today. Really like Cade Cunningham. Now, if we look at the slate as a whole, we got 3 games, right? 3 games. How many superstars do we have? We got Anthony Edwards. I'm not going to consider Ja. Memphis is my team, but right now, this year, I'm not considering him a superstar. Jimmy Butler's not playing. Tyler Hero, I think, is on that cusp, but he's not a superstar. And then Toronto, you could consider Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett, and Quickly. If the other guys are missing, they got that usage upside, but they're all healthy. So I really think your only 2 true superstar options today are Cade Cunningham and Anthony Edwards, both of whom are going to be core pieces for me today. I think they have the highest upsides on the entire slate. Love both of them. They're my 2 favorite pay-ups. Locking Cade in. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Mike Conley sits coming off the bench. He hasn't done terrible. 21 or more fantasy points in 3 straight games. 23, 25, 26 minutes. Not a guy I'm going to have in my single entries, but MMEs, I could see him being rostered in there. John Morant's pulling 27% ownership. We know he's got that upside. The only downside is he's played 1 game back from injury, played 29 minutes though, so that's a good sign. I don't think he's in any kind of restrictions. But he really hasn't hit that explosive upside but 1 time this year against Boston, December 7th. We know it's in him. He can absolutely do it. But not so sure I'm going to be there in single entry today. I will definitely have him in MME, but single entry, Now I think DeAndre Ayton misses this game tonight. With that said, Fernie Simons looks pretty good. I really like Simons as a GPP play. Get different plays. Only pulling 26% ownership right now, which on the slate, I mean, everyone ahead of him is pulling more ownership, so not that high. But I really like a Fernie as a GPP play. I think his upside's huge with no Ayton out there. He's going to be the primary guy. Him and Sharp are going to have to do it all. Really digging in the trenches here, though. Scoot Henderson, GPP only for me. Luke Kennard I like, though. I like Luke Kennard. I do. Happy to get to some Luke today. He is a .96 fantasy point per minute player. Has played 25 minutes last game, 24 the game before that, and then prior to that he's playing 28 plus because of injuries. I expect him to see around 25 minutes today, and if he can get me 25 fantasy points, I'm very happy. Really like some Luke Kennard. Rest of these guys I'm not going to have. Banton may be in a deep GPP 150 max, but that's about it. Moving over to the 2 guard where Anthony Edwards is a lock for me. Gonna go ahead and just lock him in right now. He's got the highest upside on the slate, him and Cade. And Ant has turned it up lately. 57, 58, 49, 39 fantasy points over his last 4. Last game he scored 39 fantasy points was the slow game against Orlando. Only had a 199.5 total. I remember talking about it on the show. This game has the highest total on the slate at 232.5. Ant's turned it up lately. He talked shit about the team not scoring, and then he come out, just said, I'll do it all. Why not? Happy to play him. Desmond Bain, We talked about Hero already. Desmond Bain, I don't have a lot of interest in today. I will say this on a positive note for him, though. If you look at his home road splits, he actually plays a lot better on the road, which is weird. But with John Moran and pretty much the rest of the team getting healthy, I think the path to upside is pretty low. But GPP, I don't mind him. Talked about most of these guys. Shaden Sharp, while he is a bit scoring dependent, he has huge upside. Really like him as well as Simons if Ayton misses this game. I would prefer Simons, but if you can't afford Simons and Sharp just falls into your lineup, happy to have Sharp. Jaime Jaquez is a lock for me today. I love Jaime with no Butler. He's just stepped in, played huge minutes. I'm not expecting 42 fantasy points from him again, but I think he easily pays off value today. So, gonna go ahead and lock him into the small forward spot here. Lasar Thompson's fine. I mean, just can't trust his coaching staff. It was announced on the 9th he was starting. I said play all of him you can. He gets 25 fantasy points in only 17 minutes, and for some reason the coach decides to rock Fontecchio over him. So dumb. But I will say, if Thompson's starting, I do like him. I like him quite a bit. But you're at the mercy of the coach. I do like Malik Beasley starting or not. I'm happy to get Malik in my lineups. He's grading out very well. Kamara really just a GPP play for me. I don't have any interest in Grady Dick. No interest in Jalen Wells. Duncan Robinson in deep GPPs. Tim Hardaway, if he is good to go, he is questionable. As a get different piece, if he's starting, I don't mind it. Akbaji is back. He was injured, but he's just not that good. Especially with the entire team healthy. Just fade. And if you want another really get different piece, I know you may like this 8-legged ape. Only 7% on this slate is virtually nothing. Nikhil Alexander-Walker. The upside's not huge, but for some reason his shot's just going down today. He's only 3,907% owned. You're not going to find very many guys that low owned, that cheap, that play meaningful minutes on such a small slate. Moving over to small forward. Scotty Barnes is grading out decently for me, but I'm not sure I want to be there. With Quickly and Barrett both healthy, and I'm already playing Cade and Ant, so don't really need that expensive piece in my lineups. But if you land on him, I mean, I wouldn't mind it. It's just not a direction I personally want to go. And pretty much the same can be said with RJ Barrett. Barnes is grading out a little better for me, but I mean, he's a good basketball player. If you land on him and you like him, go for it. But it's not a piece I'm hunting for today. Denny looks good. I expect 8 in a set. Denny should be able to easily smash value. Don't mind Denny at all. Tobias Harris, he's fine. Don't mind him. Just been playing better basketball. Talked about most of these guys. Jaden McDaniels looks pretty good as a value piece at only 4,600. He should have to be out there for his defense. Plays 30 plus minutes in every game. You just hope he knocks down a couple threes or something. Gets a steal or two. Then he easily pays off value. But I really like Jaden today. He's just fitting the builds on a 3-game slate at only 4,600, and you know he's going to play 30 plus minutes. No interest in Wells or Laravia. Really no interest in Conchar. Haywood Highsmith, I mean, if he's probably going to start. He's only 4K. I would much prefer to find the $600 and get to McDaniels, but if he's just your last guy in, I don't mind it. The rest of these guys I'm not going to play. If you want to get really wacky and play Fontecchio, he did get 27 minutes last game over Thompson, who outplayed him. I don't understand that. That rubbed me the wrong way, boys. Moving over to power forward, Jaren Jackson's grading out decently. Don't mind him at all. Just hope he stays out of foul trouble. But decent play on a 3-gamer. I tell you, I do prefer Julius Randle today, though. 7,200 is pretty good. Jaren Jackson has had issues with fouls in his career. I just think he's the best power forward play today. Really like some Julius Randle. No, I don't want to play Ant and Randle together, but on a 3-game slate, I can't be picky now, can I? I like Naj Reid. I just don't like his price. But if he falls in your lineup, I'm fine. Don't have much interest in Aldama today. With the team just getting more and more healthy, I just can't get there. It's going to be my low-owned core piece right here, Nikola Jovic. I told you guys, last couple games, play him. I've been on him. I really like him. That's not changing today. He plays meaningful minutes. Last 2 games, he's played 34 and 27 minutes. Really like Jovic today. Gonna go ahead and lock him in. He's a core piece for us. Talked about McDaniels. I do not think Time Lord plays. I'm gonna go ahead and take him out of my player pool. I don't know what happened last game with Chris Boucher. 27 minutes, 43 fantasy points, but I am absolutely not expecting that again. Unless we get some kind of news, which I highly doubt we do. I'm not on Boucher. Get different play I don't mind today is Isaiah Stewart, Beef Stew. Jalen Duren gets in foul trouble. And it's only a 3-gamer. We gotta find some way to get different. If you're predicting Duren's gonna get in foul trouble, Beef Stew's the next man up. And then no interest in the rest of these guys. Moving over to center, which center today I think is the most intriguing position on the slate. I really do. We'll go through them though. Bam Adebayo, absolutely don't mind him. I'm happy to play Bam today. His assist rate goes through the roof with no Butler on the floor. Think he should make value pretty easily today. Podol, absolutely don't mind Podol today either. We know Duren, he's a foul machine. Podol could live at the line today. What's up, Conflict? DeAndre Ayton I'm taking out of my player pool because I do not think he plays today. No, thank you. Rudy Gobert, as much as I like to hate on him, small 3-game slate, don't mind him today. Bam has been horrific this year. Well, I don't think he's playing up to his standards. His last 3 games, he's had 48, 45, and 42 fantasy points. I think that's horrible. He's playing pretty well without JB there. Now, I know all I've done is shit on this guy, but I love Jalen Duren today. Absolutely love him. The matchup's great. Jacob Podol plays terrible interior defense. If he stays out of foul trouble, I really think Duren could be optimal today. My favorite center on the slate is Jalen Duren. Talked about these 2 guys. I have no interest in Zach Edey with the team getting more and more healthy, but I do got to point out my 2 favorite value options, both of whom I am going to be playing today, guys. The first one is who I know in the chat, he just said it. I know 8-Legged Aches is going to be playing him today at center. It's Khalil Ware. This guy is the backup center to Bam. He's risky because he doesn't get a ton of minutes, but he is in the high teens. 1.21 fantasy point per minute player. I think you get him at almost no ownership on a small slate. Just a great play in my opinion. Risky, yes, but risky wins tournaments. Really like Khalil Ware today. 8, am I right? Is that who you're playing at center? And the second one is Donovan Clingan. Like I said, I expect Ayton to miss. I don't have any kind of insider knowledge, but just everything I've read, I think he misses today. Thank you for the retweets too, guys. Helps tremendously. But Donovan Clingan played 24 minutes last game out, had 32 fantasy points, 0.91 fantasy points per minute. Really like some Clingan today. Really like some Clingan. But that is every position on FanDuel. We need one more core piece though, don't we, boys? I want to give you a center, but you guys know I hate doing that, so I'm going with a guy that I know is going to be in a ton of my lineups today. Julius Randle. That's going to be your FanDuel core. Cade Cunningham, Anthony Edwards, Jaime Jaquez, Nikola Jovic, and Julius Randle. Let's run it. I'm going to drop it into the Discord. If you guys aren't in our Discord, it's completely free. It's linked in the chat down below in the description. You can ask me questions in there anytime, and I'm happy to help you guys. Join our Discord, and I'm happy to answer any questions you got. There we go, it is posted. Let's see what kind of lineups we're getting here. I mean, this first one, I love it. I love it. We get Duran, who I told you is my favorite center. We get Tobias Harris, DiVincenzo, Terry Rozier. I mean, I'm really liking this. Then the second build is pretty much the same build, just with Podol. Very similar. Without a doubt, Scottie Barnes will have the highest upside, 8. Regardless of ownership, it's Scottie Barnes. But if we look at ownership, I'll tell you, the big 3, Scottie Barnes is 30% owned, Quickly is 27%, and RJ Barrett is 16%. But if I had to go different, I know you're playing where at center, it would be Podol. Because I think Podol has great upside, and he's pulling less ownership than all 3 of those guys at 14%. Let's move it over to DK. Look at point guard. Mike Conley's grading out great. Just a value piece at only 3,500. Don't mind him over there. Scoot Henderson looks decent. Really like Simons at 6,800. DiVincenzo looks fine. He go by salary. But Cade Cunningham, even over on DK, is going to be a core piece for me. I just can't fade Cade and Ant today when they have the highest upsides on the entire slate to me. Don't really have any interest in Scottie Barnes over on DK or Ja. Tyler Hero, I think, is fine. I really like Simons. No interest in Quickly. Sharp's alright. Zero interest in Scottie Pippen. I like Terry Rozier over here. Don't mind that price at all. 5,100. Same concept for DiVincenzo. Like him. Who's lower owned? Randall or Ant? Probably Randall. Yep, well, there it is right there. Anthony Edwards, 46.8%. Julius Randle, 40. Going back to DK here, DiVincenzo and Terry Rozier both look great. I expect every lineup I make on DK today will have one of those 2 guys in it. Scoot Henderson's fine. Mike Conley's looking like a great value. And the rest of these guys through here I have no interest in. At the 2 guard, Anthony Edwards is also going to be a lock over here. 2 highest upside guys, I got to have them. I like Hero. Bane's just okay. I like him a little more on DK, but eh. Malik Beasley looks good. No interest in Jalen Wells. No interest in Grady Dick. Luke Kennard's fine. Tim Hardaway Jr. Not interested. Duncan Robinson at 3,900 is a steal, though. I like that there for him. And no interest in the rest of these guys. Small forward. No interest in Barnes or Barnett or Barrett. Denny looks good. I like Denny Advia. Jaime Hawkins looks great. I'm happy to have him. No interest in Jalen Wells. Really like Asar Thompson. Just hope he plays. No interest, no interest. Tamani Kamara looks great. That price, 4,500. I'm happy to get to him. Luke Kennard's fine. Jaden McDaniels looks really good at 4K. Happy to play him. No interest in Hardaway. Akbachi, even at 3,800, I don't think I can play him. Haywood Highsmith, last guy in 3,500, I don't mind it. Nikhil Alexander Walker at only 3,200 is a steal. And no interest in the rest of these guys. Power forward, Jaren Jackson Jr. is totally fine, don't mind him. Julius Randle still looks amazing over here on DK, really like Julius Randle there, 7,200. Talked about Denny. Tobias Harris is fine. No interest in Santi. Naj Reid at 4,700 is a steal. He may be core. You can get Jovic at the same price, who I think has the same upside. Only 13% owned. Like Jovic there. And then, yeah, no interest in any of these guys except Haywood Highsmith as the last guy in. Moving over to center, Bam still looks fine over here. Podol's alright. Don't mind that price on Podol at all. It's a pretty good price. I don't think DeAndre Ayton plays. Jalen Duren at 5,500. Just a steal, man. Just a steal. He's going to be a core, and so is the guy right under him. We're rocking two centers today on DK. It's Rudy Gobert. You get Gobert at 5,400. You get Duren at 5,500. They're just too cheap. At the end of the day, they are. No interest in Zach Edey. We talked about pretty much everyone else I'm interested in, but I will say Khalil Ware at 3,300 is a steal. Huge upside there if you're playing on DK, and also the same with Donovan Clingan, 3,100. It's a steal. I expect him to start. I'm gonna do this. I'm actually gonna do this. Klingan's gonna be core. And then for your center position, I'm going to put, you can play Jalen Duren or Rudy Gobert. We're going to opto it with both and see what kind of lineups we're getting. So that'll be your DK core. Cade Cunningham, Anthony Edwards, Jalen Duren, or Rudy Gobert. And the last piece will be Donovan Clingan. Let me run it and post it in the Discord. There we go, that's posted. Let's see what we're getting here. I like both of these two lineups here. This one, we get Randall, who I like. We get Simons, who I like. Naj Reid's fine. And our only punt here is Nikhil Alexander Walker, which at 3,200, I'm happy to play. The second lineup also, I really like it. Get Conley and Reed. I mean, Conley, I guess he's considered a punt at 3,500, but I think he easily pays that off. And then you get Jaren Jackson and Kamara. Both guys who I think have upside. So I like how we're rocking here on DK. Chubb says, Cade, Terry, Ant, Simons, Jaime, Tobias, Randall, Jovic, Clingan. I like it, Chubbs. I like it. I'm going to have plenty of lineups very similar to that. Alright, we got 35 minutes to build our lineups, guys. I'm a free resource here for you to use. Keep me up in the background. You got questions while you're building, come back, ask me in the chat, and I'm happy to help you out and answer them. Happy to help you out and answer all those questions for you. Beasley, Caden, Simon's ownership. Let me take a look here. If I can find my mouse cursor, there we go. Beasley's 23.6%. Cade is 32.6, and Simon's is 23.6. I'm about 75% certain Aiton sets driven. I'll say this, I'm completely playing for him setting though. Late addition to the injury report. Yep, we're on FanDuel. I made sure to double check today, brother. Or this one. Cade, Dante, Edwards, Terry, Jaime, Jaden, Randall, Denny, Duran. Honestly, I like both of them, Chubbs, but I will say if you're playing a tournament, I would prefer the first one because I think it's less owned. But I think the second one's safer. Really love them both, though. What's up, Elite? Tobias ownership is 31.2%. 8. No, I don't have a minimum driven. I just have a maximum. I don't have a minimum number of players, but I have a maximum. Triple J is 23.8%. Hey, good luck, Elite. I've won. I've taken down NFL, but it is by far historically my worst sport, and I don't know why. I appreciate you coming to say hey, though, brother. That means the world to me. Oh, baseball's my best. Baseball and NBA both I'm really good at. I hit MLB twice this year, takedowns of 20K. Is Nico doing well? Let me check. Because I got Nico in my lineup. Ooh, 22 fantasy points. I'll take that. I just need Joe Mixon to step up and Quentin Johnson. Like, damn. Catch the ball. Is Ja low owned? Hang on, I'll check. Mr. Morant is 29.5%. So not what I would necessarily call low owned. But on this slate, he is lower owned. Don't tell me Mixon just fumbled, bro. Don't tell me that. You know, I love playing NHL, DFS. That's the last one for me that's like I just play for fun. I don't take it too seriously. I love playing some NHL. When baseball season starts, Elite, I'm gonna win you some money, bro. MLB is my jam, dog. Oh my God, Mixon, bro. What's the great news, Conflict? And there's guys in here that's been with me for a while, like Eight-Legged Ape. He'll tell you, baseball's my shit, dog. Oh no, there's no news. Well, I say that. Tim Hardaway Jr. is gonna play. It's the only news we really got. Yep. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate you, buddy. You just got to. I think baseball is the easiest sport for me because I'm a stat nerd. I love analyzing the stats. If you dig into the analytics of baseball, it's free money. And I dig into them. I really appreciate those kind words. Oh, Chubbs, man. This baseball season, I'm going to make a whole tutorial video for you guys that'll be posted on this channel. Whole tutorial for baseball. Sharpmore and Simons are probably similar. Let me check though. Sharp is 17, Simons is 23. Can't wait for it. Me either, bro. Who's y'all's MLB teams? I know I was wearing a Dodgers jersey on the stream yesterday, but I'm a Cardinals fan. We're gonna be so bad this year. I'm a Cardinals fan, I'm a Titans fan, worst team in the NFL. Yeah, that's my wife in the chat. Yeah, like I said, Quentin, I'm gonna make me a whole YouTube guide, brother. Whole YouTube guide. Thank you, 8. Thank you. And you too, babe. The Rockies. I've always had a soft spot in my heart for the Rockies. I guess it's because my favorite color is purple, and it's just like their color. The Padres are sweet. I really like the Padres. And the Astros, I'll get you a trash can, bro. Yeah, we're gonna make a bunch of guides for MLB, and we're also going to we're gonna help with any questions y'all got. Pitchers and catchers report in I think either 28, 29 days. I have an autographed card of Andrew Abbott. 8. I don't know if any of you guys are into it or not, but I'm a big sports card collector. 58 Mickey Mantle, signed Eric Dickerson, just sitting on my desk. But I got a ton of sports cards, dude. If any of you guys are into sports cards, I'm happy to buy, sell, and trade with you guys. You getting into it, Conflict? It's fun, bro. I love it. Yeah, I like MMA too, dude. I don't think I have any currently, any autos at least. I have MMA cards, but I don't think I have any autos right now. Oh no, Chubbs, dude. I'm all for it. I would never shit on you for that. There's big money in the sports card. Got Aaron Hernandez number to... Dude, I would love to have that 8. I know it sounds morbid, but I've been wanting Aaron Hernandez auto. We got a bunch of news just come across my phone. Let's see what it is. Pistons starting. Cade Cunningham, Tim Hardaway, Thompson, Harris, Duren. So, guys, Thompson is starting. I really like Thompson starting. But if you aren't comfortable rostering him, I understand, because the coach is an idiot and might play him 17 minutes. So, he is risky, but I really like him. Raptors, basic starting lineup. Everybody knows what they're starting quickly. Dick, Barnett, Barnes, and Podol. But I'm going to be the guy playing Asar Thompson in a single entry, and if he plays 17 minutes, I might be driving to Detroit. Cade, Duncan, Edwards, Kamara, Harris, Randall, Donovan. I don't mind that, Don. Yeah, I would play Thompson over Duncan for sure. Thompson's upside is just so high, guys. If he gets the minutes, his upside is so high. So what I'm doing for my 150 maxes is my max exposure is 75%. I'm going to cap Thompson at about 40. That's what I'm going to set his max at, just in case the coach acts stupid. But I still got plenty of him in case he does pop off. Oh, Iceman Chuck Liddell was my favorite fighter growing up. He was my favorite. Him and George St. Pierre, my 2 favorite fighters, hands down 8. What's Thompson's ownership? It probably hasn't updated yet since he's starting. Right now it's 12%. Might have. I expect him to be around 20. Yeah, I'd love to see it 8. Cade, Terry Rozier, Luke Kennard, Ant, Denny, Jaden, Randall, Barnes, Klingon. I think it looks good for a GPP, Chubbs. I still prefer the very first lineup you sent, but if you're playing a GPP, that's a solid lineup. When you say done, you're not meaning Chris Dunn, are you, Don? Because that game's postponed. Are you saying Asar Thompson, Cade, and Duncan Robinson? Because, yeah, I prefer that. I'm just fucking with you, Elite. Ooh, that would be sweet. I've been wanting to get more into memorabilia 8. I really have. I don't really have any memorabilia. Like autoed. The center for the Pistons. Oh, Duren? Yeah, I love Duren. He's a core piece for me over on DK. I would rather have Thompson, Cade, and Duren over Cade, Thompson, and Harris. For sure. Oh, that's sweet, 8. That is sweet. I can't wait till you send me pictures. I want to see everything you got, bro. That's sweet. Where'd you get all that stuff? Just a reminder, guys, if you are not in our Discord, please join it. It's linked in the chat down below in the description. And I'm there to help you anytime you need it, even after lock, guys. I'm happy to help. Also, our premium now includes projections. If you guys are a free member, I highly encourage you to check it out. Our projections have been slapping recently. And if you're a premium member, you get those and the core posted daily. If you can't make it to the show for whatever reason, you still get the core. At small forward for 5,600, let's take a look, Don. Whoop, wrong slaughter. Looks like your best option would be a Sar Thompson. If you already have a Sar Thompson, then it's going to be Jaden McDaniels. In order, these are the three I would play. Thompson, McDaniels, Kamara. I think all three have upside. Dude, that is awesome, mate. Fontecchio or Null last spot for FanDuel? It would be Null for me. Fontecchio is just a very deep GPP. I'm talking 150 max. I'd want maybe 2% of Fontecchio in a 150 max. "15 minutes to lock." I need to download my CSV from FanDuel. I hear you, 8. I hear you. What you have? Cade, Thompson, Edwards, Jaime, Hawkins, McDaniel, random. Okay, I really like that, Don. Really like that one.
It's time now for another hard-hitting adventure with Frank Lovejoy as Randy Stone on Night Beat. But first, a reminder. Tomorrow evening, join Brian Donlevy as he takes you on another dangerous assignment. Sunday, Douglas Fairbanks brings you authentic action stories based on activities of your government.
Dante's ownership. is 33.6. 33.6. You need John Triple J today? I figured you would play Jaw today, honestly. I don't know why. I just had a feeling you were going to rock Jaw. So it's looking like every lineup I'm building, I am getting 4 Timberwolves. Pretty much every single lineup I'm building. Good luck, Conflict. We had any updates on the football game? Stroud threw another pick. Jeez. Whew. Thank you, Shannon. What is the deal with Stroud? Did they overturn it or something? Ah, I got you. I got you. $10 before lock. If y'all got questions, please hit me with them. I'm not on Boucher at all. Boucher, however you say his name. I'm not there. Um, I just uploaded my lineups. I had 0 of him. Not a single instance of him. But it is a very short slate. If you want to get different today, play him. I don't mind it. Best spend ups by far are Anthony Edwards and Cade Cunningham. They are both in almost every lineup I made today, Loosh. Of course, that's what I'm here for. Klingon ownership, it's going to be super low right now because Aiton has not been ruled out. It's 0.2% right now according to LineStar. When he gets ruled out, it's going to be higher. But since it's the last game of the slate, I feel like it's not going to be near as high as it should be. Where will be unowned? 0.6%. Me and you are probably going to be the only people playing Where. And honestly, I'm only playing him in MME GPPs. You're on him? Yeah, I mean, I'm only playing him in GPPs, but 8 is a monster and likes to get super different, and he plays him in single entries, and it is. I just wish I had balls as big as 8. Like, man, I'm not that brave. Just want to give you guys another reminder. It's linked in the chat and in the description below the stream. Join our Discord. It's completely free. You can ask me questions at any time in there. Late news is so important in the NBA. I'm always available in there. We can chat about your plays. I can help you with any questions you have, just like you have in here, but after the slate locks and when the show's not on. And if you're interested, we have a premium section where we post our projections daily and the core in case you can't make it to the show, but that's absolutely not required. I answer every question that's posted in the guest chat, which is completely free. Best mid-range centers, it's going to be Jalen Duren for me. He's my favorite center of the day, Loosh, but I also think Rudy Gobert looks good at his price. But for me, it's Jalen Duren by far. Jalen Duren is my most owned center today. You have to understand he is risky. He is risky because he gets in foul trouble, but he's been doing pretty good lately. Null or Bruce Brown, for me, it's Null. Nickeil Alexander Walker is just so much safer than Bruce Brown. I can't say I like them both, Or I can't say I like either one, but if I'm picking between those two, it's Null. Now, I do have Null in my DK lineup today, but the price difference is just huge between sites, and I know you play on FanDuel 8. Three minutes to lock. Please make sure you got your lineups in. Don't be like me the other day and get your lineups hung up and just get completely messed over. Let's see here. Really love some Jovic today. If you guys missed that, Nikola Jovic, I have a ton of. Really like Asar Thompson, though he is risky. Two minutes to lock, gentlemen. Jake LaRavia or Conchar. I don't like either one, Shannon, but if I had to pick, it would be Conchar. Have a good night, Conflict. I wish you the best, brother. I want to see one of you guys take down tonight. Want to see one of you guys take it down tonight. Good luck, Kate. Much love, brother. Well, that's the slate's lock, guys. Good luck. I wish you the best. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We do these shows every single day that we can. And join our Discord. It would help me a ton, and I can help you at any time in there. Thank you so much, Shannon. We do it every single day. I look forward to seeing your name in here much more. And I hope I can help you make some money. Well, with that, I'm out of here. Good luck, everybody. We'll see you.